Welcome back, guys, to another episode here at Central Oregon Shenanigans. Today, we're going to go over a truck we brought home about a month ago. Today, we're going to talk about the $300 truck, aka it's a 1995. I think it's a 95. It could be a 96. I think the title says 95. F-150, Eddie Bauer, two-wheel driver with 31 1050-15s that somebody stuck on here. I bought this on the side of the road. Like, it was a mad dash to get there that night when this went up for sale, because there was actually multiple people looking at the truck, as I had already contacted the guy. And people are so flaky on Facebook Marketplace nowadays. It's like, you know, and I get it because I've seen it myself. It's like, I'm gonna buy that, I want it now. No sight on scene, just over messaging. I told the guy, I'm like, you know, I'm as good as my word. I'll give you the $300 cash if this isn't a scam. And he's like, okay, cool, sweet, yeah. I'm like, I just want to go verify it's not a scam. And I get there and there's like 3 other people, and he told me where the keys were, and I think other people. So I walked over, I grabbed the key, I locked the truck, I shut the hood while other people were looking at it, because it was an hour drive from where the truck was parked at to go give the guy the cash for the title. And I texted him, I'm like, dude, I got the key. I don't know why all these other people are looking at the truck. I'm coming to give you cash, get this title. This is my truck. I told you I wanted the truck. I don't know why you sent other people here to look at it. Shame on him, but at the same time, I'm lucky I got it, because the only thing I wanted this truck for was parts. And unfortunately, as you guys saw in the last episode, the episode is bringing this home, is it drives really nice. It starts up and runs really nice. This is why I bought this truck. The seat in Eddie is it's really bad, and the steering wheel in Eddie got tears in the leather, so I'm torn on what to do here with this steering wheel, because I want to keep the one out of the Bronco. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this steering wheel. My horn and my cruise control doesn't work in my Eddie. This is just a $300 truck. Yeah, none of my buttons work on the steering wheel. In this one, the cruise control and the horn works, so I'm gonna take everything out of this column that I need and the steering wheel, and I can clean this as just grease, I think. If not, I have a really nice steering wheel on the Bronco out back. It's been about a month. Thanksgiving came and gone. Happy late Thanksgiving to everybody. I don't know if I've said that yet or not. If you're tuning into my videos for the first time, hit that like, hit the subscribe. There's a lot of Ford content on this channel. Go back through the archives and check it out. Kyle and I are really wanting to get back into stuff like this. It's just every year we get busier and busier with work. And I have a feeling that an unfortunate chain of events is going to happen soon, and we're all going to be a little bit slower. But I don't know. I can't predict the future. But anyway, back to this $300 truck. My Eddie that I'm restoring, the cluster is all just faded really bad, and I think this is just dirty. Somebody's touched it, but I need to get some actual cleaner and take a look. If this isn't all scratched up, I want this cluster for my truck. My switch is broken, like somebody got mad and pushed it back in the dash. I gotta take this dash apart and get this switch out and swap it with mine. I want to keep that radio, so I'm gonna sell this truck without that radio, without a radio in it. Probably keep this shifter because it's not broken. And Kyle, for Copperhead has a nice cracked dash, so Kyle's gonna peel that off and put that in Copperhead. So basically, I'm just gonna peel all the parts off of this thing that I want for our trucks, and then we're gonna put all the bad parts back on this truck. And we're not really killing it, because it's gonna, I mean, we'll send it down the road to somebody else. Maybe somebody needs a work truck. I'm gonna put the nasty bench seat out of my Power Stroke in here for right now, and then I'm gonna do something different inside my Power Stroke. I've got lots of trucks that need parts. Under the hood is a 5-liter V8, brand new distributor, and I think they were chasing some sort of an electrical deal, and it wasn't. They just gave up on it on the side of the road, because he put a new distributor in, I'm pretty sure that day, and he put a new coil in and it wouldn't start. And then he was telling me it just didn't have any spark. So I came and I threw an ignition box in down there. A lot of people don't think about that. So I put an ignition box in, as you saw in that episode of me picking this thing up off the side of the road. Threw a battery in it, it fired right up. And this is what it sounds like. Purrs like a kitten. Ooh, that's sketch. That radiator hose, I never noticed it has duct tape on it. Glad that wasn't my finger. Nice and smooth. You can see the pipes not sitting there shaking. Maybe a little bit. This is the last day I can have some shop time. Today the weather is 60 degrees. Tomorrow I think the high is 42. We've had a weird warm fall, and we haven't seen the S word yet, that being snow. And this is the warmest December on record by now. I've already got my snowmobiles out, went up to the mountains and did some snowmobiling. It hasn't happened yet. There's no snow up there. So last Wednesday was 72 degrees. I think we set a record for December. So been super nice. It rained last night. We did wake up to a little bit of ice on the roads, but it's warming up quickly today. I took the we're gonna come back on a different episode because I'm gonna go to town, and I'm just gonna get this up for you guys, just kind of an update video, kind of going over that truck. If you don't want to hear me ramble on, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode of Eddie Bauer two-wheel drive. We're gonna take the seats out in this next episode that I'm gonna start after this, but I'm gonna wrap this one up. I took the Outback, the 2015 Outback, up to the woods to do my last firewood cutting. It was a really cool adventure. We took the kids camping for 2 days in this in 15-degree weather up in the mountains. It did phenomenal. The polar package on this is sweet. Yeah, Arctic barrier was nice on this. I could definitely tell a difference having that. What a nice unit this unit is. Yeah, if you want to rent it, if you come to Central Oregon, it is on RV Share. This is my new business of renting trailers out. This one hasn't gone out yet. It's gonna go out next week. Believe it or not, it's going up to our ski resort. Somebody's gonna do a staycation at Mount Bachelor. Not looking forward to towing it up there, but I want clientele, so you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm gonna chain it up. I'm gonna chain the new V10 up. I'm gonna use the V10 to tow it. We'll talk about Super Duties versus OBS trucks, in my opinion, on owning them throughout the years, of which one tows better. I love my 97, don't get me wrong, but there's something to be said about a Super Duty frame and chassis. So a while back we had talked about RV Share and my new business venture, and this is my 2007 Springdale by Keystone. It's a 266 model, and you guys were asking, hopefully, you know, what's it gonna look like the first time it comes back. And it actually, for going for a bunch of hunters going up goose hunting, it came back really nice. It needs a vacuum, it needs a sweep, but that's to be expected. They didn't trash it. It's, you know, I bet I'll have about 30 minutes into sprucing things up. It smells really good in here. There's some clutter that, you know, I've already done the sheets, brought them out. I just got to make the bed. I want to do a vacuuming, wipe down the surfaces, but I've already vacuumed the couch. But no, it came back in pretty good shape. I've got to do some dishes and countertops, but no, first rental on this went really well, and it's winterized. It's down. If somebody wanted to rent it, I could within a day have it back up on the market if somebody wanted to rent it. I've got to torch my burn pile off. There's the wood that I brought home from my camping trip. Brought home a decent amount there. I'm out of storage for for wood, so it's gonna have to wait because I don't want to split it up yet. I think I've got about 7 cords split up in the shed, so I think I'll be good for the winter. Shoot, we're already halfway through it. Not really. Yeah, 97, we'll have an update video on her. We'll actually have a video coming up on that one, and just a little knick-knacky things I got to repair on it. Eddie, we got to get back to, as soon as we get on the next video, a couple videos down the road, we got to talk about Eddie. We got to talk about Eddie and what we're doing here with her. It's a really nice truck. It's my daily right now. I've put about 3,000 miles on it since the fix, maybe a little more than that, since we replaced that lifter and brought the engine back from the dead. But we're gonna talk about that one in a different video. That's it for today, guys. Just a little bit of RV share update and a little bit of $300 two-wheel drive truck update. That truck's not gonna stay on the channel, like I said, for very long. We're just cannibalizing it for the good parts that it has on there. Copperhead, remember we couldn't find a good tailgate for Copperhead? We got one now. I'm gonna have to deal with this shenanigans right here, but we'll be able to paint that copper, desert copper, whatever it's called, and palomino white two-tone if that's what Kyle wants to do. Not sure, but it's the one Kyle wanted. This is the flat face tailgate. I'll have a little bit of welding here. I think that's from another one of these. This is super easy to fix. You know my body skills, like I got this. Till the next episode, guys, thanks for tuning in. Happy, what is today, Tuesday? And we will catch you on the video I'm gonna start next with the dissection of this truck. See you next time, guys.